It is Friday and we are going to try practicing setting up our Premier One electric poultry fencing and take the chicks for some little outside time. They've never been on the grass, so we're going to try this and see how it goes and practice actually using our fencing. So let's see. Look at our cute little chickshaw in our yard, looking very Pinterest with its white walls and roof and black hinges and door handles and barn doors. So cute. Okay, we're gonna make a little section, figure out how to do this. We're not gonna do the whole thing. The whole thing will be 1,600 square feet. We're just gonna do a little area and then let them play and just kind of see how it works. Okay, so we took a little bit, you can go get them. So we took a little bit of the fence. This is much longer, but we just have it, and it's not even that taut. But remember, these birds are like a half a pound, like 200 grams, 250 grams is the biggest one. So we're just gonna put a few at a time in a box and bring them out here in this little tiny, I don't even know what this is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not what is that, a hex? What's below a hexagon? Anyways, we're gonna let them play around in here, just maybe 2 or 3 at a time, see how they do. And this thing is super easy to put into the ground, and it's not super heavy. People say like the bundle of it, where is it? Where is it? The bundle of it over there is heavy. It's not heavy. So we're gonna see what they think of being outside. We got 3 of them, and we're gonna see how they like the grass.
Dottie.
This is Dottie. Can you see her? Hi, Dottie. What do you think?
Jane.
This is Jane. Hi, girls.
And Brownie.
And this is Brownie. What do you think, guys? Do you know what to do? Babe, look at, they don't even, they're frozen. What do you guys think? We should probably get water for them too. I'll get that little water. But I don't want to leave you by yourself with them in case they like.
You can leave me. Where are they gonna go?
Maybe I'll get them a little bit of food to get them to go. They just don't know what to do. Are they still just standing still?
Yeah.
Guys, why don't you play?
What do you think?
You're on the grass, little birds. This is chip chip. Yeah, chip chip. Look. Hey, chip chip chip. Baby, I think they started getting stuff. Hey. Chip chip. Chip chip. Chip chip. She's eating little bits. Are they figuring it out?
A little bit.
Chip chip. Look.
I mean, honestly, we could probably manage more of them because they're basically just sitting here.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to
I'll
bring
get
them out
more,
here.
'cause
Okay, so we're gonna bring more of them out here because they are clearly not too much to handle. So hopefully this works. They're starting to figure it out. Let me show you close up. Okay, round 2. We got what? 3 more?
3 more.
We got 3 more that we're gonna show the outside. So who do we have?
We got George.
That's George.
Now we got, it's okay. This one's Raven.
That's Raven.
And my favorite.
Is that Harley? Harley looks like a big dinosaur. Don't escape, George. Trying to see if I see any more of the oh, she's trying to scratch. I don't see that much of the perilla mint around here. Baby, look at Harley. She like doesn't know what to do. What do you guys think of your little field trip? You guys having fun? You guys need to scratch it up so you can get to the bugs. Okay, somehow Matt got all the rest of them in that box, so now we're going to let them out into their little yard.
Scratching.
Ow! That's Scratchy.
I think this
That's
is,
Marianne.
No, this is Sansa or...
Oh, once you put her down, I'll know.
Oh no, this is Marianne, I think.
That's Marianne, I think.
And then this one's Ginger.
That's Ginge.
And this one's Itchy.
That's Itchy.
This one's Sansa, I think.
I'm pretty sure that's
Or is
Sansa.
that
That could be Aria that's down here. Let me see, put her down. I don't know which one that is. That's Aria, this one right here.
This is Raven. And we've got Dora, the loud one.
Did you get Carmen too?
Of course, I'm not gonna leave her. This one I think is Marianne. Right?
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, I think so.
Marianne.
She's the
yeah,
same kind of
yeah,
color
that's
as
Marianne.
Ginger.
Whoa, where are you going, George?
And then we got the little Carmy.
Little Carmy. Baby, look at them come by me. That's our little flock. They're out on grass for a field trip time. So they are starting to get a little used to it. There's our little one right there. She's the tiniest. Okay, it is Sunday morning, bright and early. What time is it? It's probably like 9. Oh yeah, there's the clock. Our gym clock. It's 9 a.m. We ate breakfast. Now we're going to, guess what? Clean up shit. That's what we do for a living, is clean up shit. We gotta fix the one compost pile. We have to go up to the barn and shovel up about 2 foot deep of old horse shit. Pick up more shit in the lawn. Today's the day of picking up shit. That's what we're doing. And then we'll probably take the chickens on a little chicken. So Matt is trying to get this bamboo section out of here. We thought it was a tree of heaven, but I think this was actually bamboo. Bamboo is also a pain in the ass and has a crazy root system. So we'll try to get as much as we can. If we can't get it, we'll just prune it and bury it. Clearly I should have taken a before picture, but Matt got most of the stump out there. We had gotten a stump out over here. This bamboo is just like one of those invasive things that eventually we're going to have our neighbor come with his backhoe, help us get this whole entire thing out. And again, I should have taken it before so you could see, but this is clear. This is what we were calling our front yard pit. I keep pulling all these like rhizome weeds out of here, and we had this pile of this like rocks and debris from in here. So this is pretty much cleared now. I think we're going to keep this empty and maybe even tarp it for a year to see if we can kill all these weeds. I, every couple days, come out here and pull the weeds from the roots to stop them from growing. In the long run, we're thinking like hardscape this with some gravel, maybe like a bird feeder or something like that, because this area is kind of odd and we can't really plant in this soil. Put some container garden stuff there. There's a bug on me. Would probably be better. And then again, should have taken it before of this. There was a bunch of tree of heaven tree stumps here and this like really shitty thick grass crap. So now it is all kind of smoothed out. Eventually, again, our goal will be to make this retention wall. I have bugs climbing all over me. Extend it, and then in the ideal world, eventually down the road, save money to have this part of the driveway poured as a concrete slab. So that would be nice to kind of have a big concrete slab here. We'll extend this retention wall and make that better. But for now, we don't have a tree stump in here, and this is a little smoother. And maybe even we'll sprinkle some grass seed and try to get that grass to come back. But that's the after. You didn't really get to see the before, but it's looking at least cleared and cleaned up, and that's our goal. It has to look worse before it looks better, and then looking better happens in stages. Yesterday we came up to our creepy barn I don't remember why we came up here.
Just kind of look at it.
To look at it and maybe take some stuff out. We found some wood and shit, and what we really discovered is that this place actually has a concrete floor and it's covered in like 2 feet of shit. So we're shoveling shit into the cart, and we're probably gonna make, I don't know, like a compost pile with it, or put it in some of the holes that are from us digging up trees. But let me show you how big this shit layer is. Okay, so it has a concrete slab. And wait, like, how do we even display this on camera? Like, okay, Matt's gonna stand on the concrete slab. So this is how high Matt is now. Now Matt's gonna go into the other room, and now look at how high Matt is. There is so much shit. It like is probably 2 feet of shit. So we're shoveling shit. Filling holes with shit. Literally, there's a hole and it has shit in it. We're taking the shit from our barn, the Lord knows how old horse shit mixed with hay, and filling all the old post holes up, and the holes from where the person that lived here before left pounds of garbage, and so there's indents in the soil. So what's the worst that could happen? There's no grass there anyway, there are already holes, and now there's no hole. There's poo. It's a poo hole. The floor, that's the poop. Over here, we have floor, about 1.5 feet, 2 feet of shit. I've shoveled out lots of shit. I don't even know if on camera you can get a sense of how high the shit is, but we've got that. We're to there, and there's all the garbage in there. And then I gotta turn the exposure down. Here, let's see. Here's what we got in here. So we still have this section left, but lots of poop. We've been shoveling shit for hours. We went from having shit in the barn to having a shit pile now. So shit inside and now shit is outside. But it looks really cool to not have 2 inches, no, not even 2 inches, more than that. A damn foot of shit in the barn, so I'll show you. This little middle room still to do, and this massive cluster of a room. But there is a ground in here that is not just poop. So yes, this looks much better. It's Wednesday morning and it is clean the brooder day. We clean out the brooder about every other day, just to take out all of the chicken poop and give them clean pine shavings, and the bigger they get, the bigger their poop is getting and the stinkier they're getting. So we're going to show you how we clean the brooder. Every day we take them out, or every morning we like check their water, refill their food, check them, make sure they're good, but then the off day we clean the brooder, so I'll show you how we do that. Okay, so we are going to start by taking off the lid and getting their feeders and everything out of here. And our lids just easily come off. So here's the chickens. They're like, what are you doing to my little holes? So we got to take out all their stuff. That's what I'm calling their pond. I fill that dish with water. They like it. So we just started hanging their feeders too in their water because it's helping keep pine shavings somewhat out of it because they are messy. So We're gonna take all this stuff out and then we will shovel out the pine shavings. Oh, and then we'll take the birds out first. That's Sansa from Walking Dead. Sansa.
Or Game of Thrones.
Oh, sorry, Game of Thrones. Okay, so now what we do is we play catch the chicken. Now that they're bigger, they're much harder to corner. That's our little girl right there. The little runt is over there. She's getting bigger. So Matt, that's Aria. A bird has no name. We called her Aria because she was one of the, we couldn't figure out what to name her and Sansa. So I was like, oh, a chicken has no name. Oh, Game of Thrones, Sansa and Aria. So that is Raven?
That's Raven.
Yeah.
Box time.
Okay, so now because they are savvy to us coming to get them, Matt uses a cardboard box to corral them to one side, and then we pick them up. So we're gonna pick all these guys up. They're not happy about this game. Okay, there's our little one. We're gonna weigh her. We weigh her every morning on our postal scale. Hi, Carmen. Hello, Carmen. Hi, Ginger. Okay, let's see how much do you weigh today, little Carmen. Oh my gosh! Wait, did she go down?
She is 1 up 10.
Oh, you went up 10? What were you yesterday?
189.
Oh, you got bigger. You're so pretty. Okay, let's check your butt. Now we check her butt and spray some spray on her butt to keep it from getting bad again. So we have all of their things out. They're in the box over here. They're in there. And now Matt is going to scoop out all the poop and pine shavings, put it in the box, and then we'll bring it to our compost pile. The best brooder cleaning pine shaver scooper is a dustpan. That thing is the bomb. Matt is a pro at shoveling chicken shit and pine shavings. So basically we do this till we get all the pine shavings out, then we fill it back up. Okay, so now pine shavings are basically out, and I'm going in the brooder so we can get new pine shavings in there because this thing is too wide to like reach your arm all the way across. So I go in, Matt pours pine shavings in, and we move them around. Okay, so now all of their things are in there. I'm in the way. Oh shit. Okay, so birdie's in here. Now they have a look at no chicken poop for 5 seconds. There will be no chicken poop. So Matt's gonna put the water in there. That's again their little like pie dish of water they love drinking out of. It's like a pond. Over there is their little grit, their heater. They never really use it anymore because they're bigger and it's Tennessee and it's hot and it's August. So like I said, we're hanging that now because it's helping them with not kicking pine shavings in it because it's a tiny bit higher. So now they're tall enough that they can have elevated food and water. So now we're gonna take them out of the box. Okay, brooder is clean. They are back in there in a fresh, clean bed of pine shavings. Oh, they already got a poopy in there. So we just got to put the other lid on and they're good to go. They are terrified of getting a lid put on this thing. So they are all good. That water will be clean for 5 seconds. There's already pine shavings in it. And they are heading towards the food and the grit. Where's Carmen? Oh, there she is. Get in there, Carmen. Even though she's little, she does not let anybody not let her get food. Hungry birds. Okay, it is chicken field trip time. They're in their box and they're gonna get to have some outside time. Ready for outside time, little birdies? Look at it. It's time to go outside.
Go play.
Go ahead, go play. Go ahead.
Get through now.
We got our first real dust bather. She's got something on her head. She's getting all clean in the dirt. What's on your head? Oh, you see her? Okay, so the chickens had their playtime. It's about 4:30, and Matt and I are attempting, or think we're going to attempt to weed whack this, and then there's just like a ton of trees you could see over here. I think the investment company that bought this place went and cut a bunch of the trees that were out in the fields and the pasture and literally just piled them over here. So we've been kind of leaving this place because our neighbor was obviously not able to bush hog it because there's freaking trees and stuff in it, but it's potentially supposed to rain. So we don't know what we're gonna do. We like got all geared up with long pants and long sleeves in case there's poison ivy, and just because we'll be covered in grass and stuff. And like the radar on the weather app keeps changing, so we don't know. Like technically it's supposed to be pouring right now, but it's not. So we may just start, see what we can do, and go from there. Okay, it is Monday afternoon. We are in our very country, what do you call it? Appropriate car, the Mustang. And we are going to the Sparta extension office with our soil samples. So we just used their little probe thingy and took a bunch of soil samples. And I don't know anything about...
Can you grab the probe?
No.
Nope. So
We're going back to the house to get the probe. Trying that again. Now we have the probe, so we use this thingy to like dig it into the soil and get little samples and put it in little plastic baggies. So we'll go to the extension office and then they will package it and mail it to the University of Tennessee soil and pest testing or whatever, and we'll see how much our soil sucks. All filled with pine shavings. They're just chilling. Some are on, can't really see them, can you? Some are on the little roost bars, some are relaxing and trying to dust bathe, but basically they just have pine shavings in their birdie Gatorade and in their little pond. It is Thursday morning, done with my work, I think, for today, and now I'm gonna go help Matt. He's clearing that area that has the trees that are cut down and the weeds and stuff like that. I'm gonna start up with the tank top, see how I do. I might not be able to do that because I'll be touching like prickly bushes and stuff, but I do have jeans on, so we'll see how this goes and show you all the work that we're doing. So far we have this much cleared. We still have to do that over there, and there's a huge pile in the back, but it is looking better. So you can see where the grass is kind of dead. That's where the trees and weeds were. We still have to get this area. You can see the trees in there. This is our massive weed pile. I mean, we have like ragweed and perillament that is 6-7 feet tall. But you can see they just like threw a bunch of trees back here, and then there's massive, I mean, you can see how Matt compared to the height of that pile over there we still have to do. So this should be fun. Okay, so picking pokey brambly weeds with tank top on was stupid. I now have on a long sleeve shirt. So we're making progress already, even after a few minutes. Matt's been out here for a few hours, but we are getting there.